What can you guys do to correct that on third and 10?
We just have to be more intact. Don't settle for anything. Don't think just because we're having chains that they still can't get in. We just have to be able to focus on all the little things at all times, and that's just not playing with a chip on their shoulder at that time point. And it falls off on every single one of us. Just letting it go or certain stuff like that. Just practice harder and we focus on those little things to make sure that they don't happen. Because I know the D-line, they love that, and if they were most of the times on those plays, they're right there next to the quarterback. So as long as we just hold our coverage just for that little longer, they'll make the sack instead of giving up that catch.
What's the difference of is it a technique thing where obviously you're probably playing a little bit less press on third and long, so you're set back in coverage and more in space that either is it hard to get in phase? Is it?
It's just more just being aware of the sticks and where we have to get to. Because sometimes you can just be off on third and long and just start back on, and I realize you just passed the sticks. He stops right there. Quarterback throws a very good ball, and now you got the first down. So it's just being aware of where exactly the sticks are, so we can make sure to correct that.
Talking about Javon and just how pivotal he's been, and a lot of great plays that he's made so far. How much do you know of Javon beyond what he does on the field, about just Javon the person and his background and all that?
Javon's one of my closest friends here. I actually was his host and everything. Every time he came up here to visit, I host him, took care of him and stuff like that. And then now he's my starting safety and the leader of the secondary. He's very amazing. He likes anime. I don't know if you guys have realized that yet or not. He posts about it all the time. He loves it. He's from Oakland. He loves to claim it. And then those are like two major things that I think all the fans should know about him. In his free time, he's watching anime. So if we have any fans that are big anime fans, just reach out to him. I promise you he'll be happy. Or make him an anime edit, and you probably will win him over.
You ever tell you about growing up in Canada?
Yeah, you said growing up in Canada. Yeah, he told me that. That's how he actually had a connection with Hayward because his dad coached Hayward in the Canadian League. So he tells me about that stuff all the time. He was like, you know I'm Canadian, right? He was like, yeah, I know that.
He claimed the NBA title with the Raptors this past year.
He took credit for it. He was supportive. He was very supportive, but he's also a supporter of the Warriors too because they're from his area. So he was kind of a little split in between.
You have any rivalries, claims, being from SoCal and him and the Warriors? You a Lakers fan at all? Or?
I'm a very big Lakers fan. I'm Kobe all the way till I die. So Lakers are gonna always be in my blood. I bleed golden purple at all times. Big Kobe fan. I'm very disappointed they traded. I was a big Lonzo Ball fan too. I was very, very, very disappointed in the Lakers. They're trading away Lonzo. They could have got rid of everybody else but Lonzo. But
the crowd, though. Anthony Davis.
I like Anthony Davis. I like LeBron. I like all of them. But Lonzo's from the Inland Empire, just like I am. I seen him play multiple times in high school. The first actually time I ever seen him play, he played against my high school team. Guy made a three and kind of went down court and gave the three simple. He laughed and came back and hit a Dirk Nowitzki one-step three. I was like, oh my goodness, this dude's gonna be amazing. But yes.
This could be the best pass offense you've faced this year. That's kind of been the lead up to this. Montez is obviously a very experienced quarterback.
Very experienced. He came in here as a freshman, and he put on a show. I was a senior in high school and I seen that. You have Laviska, one of the best receiver prospects coming out this year. You have KD Nixon, very fast, very underrated. People don't really give him as much credit as he deserves. And then you have Brown, senior, worked hard, been under great receivers. Definitely something that came from Southern California that I actually personally know. So I know that he's got taught and his time has came, and he's been taking people deep all the time. So that's just something that we have to do. And one thing that I noticed is Montez he trusts all his receivers. Definitely those three. So he's willing to, if you're covered, he will still throw the ball to him, and he has that connection to where he still puts the ball in the perfect spot for them to be able to catch the ball. So we just have to be on our technique and be able to make sure, one, hope our D-line gets the pass rush there because that makes it an easier job for us, but just make sure we do all the little things right to make sure we are on top of our game.
Personally, do you get excited maybe a little bit more just facing a little bit better?
Oh yes, I love the competition. You can ask any of my teammates, ask anybody around me. The one thing that sparks Thomas is competition. So anything when it comes to being a big-time receiver, or even if somebody that's not a big-time receiver, I'm just ready to play anybody, anywhere, anytime. My mom can line up, my granny can line up. Shoot, I'm gonna lock them up too. Me and my sister, she was talking mess my freshman year of high school, and I went out in the middle of the street, and you can ask her, and I strapped her up in the parking lot, telling me, you're not gonna get open on me, I don't care what you say. So it was just stuff like that. I'm very competitive, no matter who it is.